Ovaj video je posvećen mom prijatelju Amiru iz Tuzle. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is Gio, your favorite Bolt flight attendant, for those of you that don't know me. And today I bring you some curious facts about another very interesting country. Actually, it is one of my very favorite countries in the world. So we are going to be talking about Bosnia and Herzegovina today. And we will be giving some pinches of information about its geography, because when you see actually Bosnia and Herzegovina in the map, you may think it's a landlocked country, but it does actually have a very tiny coastline, which counts only around 20 kilometers of the Adriatic around the town of Neum, which, by the way, I got the chance to visit back in 2017, and is therefore one of Europe's smallest coastal countries. It is almost completely surrounded by this small portion of territory splits actually the neighboring country, Croatia, into two. The country, coming back to Bosnia and Herzegovina, is incredibly mountainous. Much of Bosnia and Herzegovina is covered by the Dinaric Alps, producing dramatic valleys, forest caves, and rivers. Sarajevo, the capital city of the country, has a very unusual nickname, the European Jerusalem. Within a relatively small area, you can find mosques, a Catholic cathedral, an Orthodox cathedral, and of course a synagogue as well, which remarks the city's religious and cultural diverse history. Sarajevo hosted actually the 1984 Winter Olympics. Some of the infrastructures are still available to visit. Actually, I visited myself a few years ago. The surrounding mountains were transformed into a major Olympic skiing venue. Those Olympic tracks still exist, as I was mentioning before. Some of them may be a bit abandoned, but they are still there, and you can still visit them. The assassination of an archduke in the city back in 1914 actually triggered World War I, and of course it happened in Sarajevo. On the 28th of June 1914, the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria and his wife Sophie were assassinated in the city of Sarajevo. The event helped set off a chain of events leading to World War I. Bosnia and Herzegovina has one of Europe's most spectacular bridges, which, by the way, I also visited back in 2017, which is called Stari Most, Old Bridge in Mostar, a really beautiful city, and was originally built in the 16th century during the Ottoman period. Its reconstruction after the war made it one of the country's most recognizable symbols. And this bridge has a famous diving tradition. For centuries, local men have performed spectacular dives from Stari Most into the Meredba River. Today, the tradition is associated with an annual diving competition. Bosnia has an underground pyramid controversy. Near Visoko, there are the so-called Bosnian pyramids. Some people claim they are ancient man-made structures, but mainstream archaeologists and geological experts generally consider the hills to be natural formations. It's nevertheless a fascinating and controversial tourist phenomenon. It has some incredible clean rivers such as Una, Neretva, and Drina. The country has an enormous biodiversity by its size. Bosnia and Herzegovina still has very numerous populations of brown bears, wolves, lynx, and other European wildlife. Bosnia's name is particularly connected to a river. The name Bosnia is generally associated to the river Bosna, although the deeper origin of the word remains debated. Herzegovina literally has a connection with a duke. The name Herzegovina comes actually from the medieval title Herzog, which means duke, and it essentially means land of the duke. Bosnia has a very distinctive coffee culture. Bosnian coffee is traditionally prepared in a small copper pot called jezva, and it's served with the grounds remaining in the pot. It is usually enjoyed slowly and socially rather than simply grabbed as a takeaway. This comes probably from a Turkish/Ottoman influence as well. The country has both Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian architecture. Sarajevo can feel remarkably different from one street to another. The Ottoman era bazaars and mosques transition into Austro-Hungarian buildings from the late 19th and 20th century. The famous heart-shaped island is actually located in Bosnia. Lake Tromavko, on the border region with Montenegro, has a striking heart-like shape when viewed from above. It is surrounded by dramatic mountains. Bosnia and Herzegovina has also a medieval kingdom heritage. Before the Ottoman era, the region was home to the medieval kingdom of Bosnia, which at its age controlled a substantial part of today's Central Balkan area. Steci are one of the most mysterious cultural treasures. Across Bosnia and neighboring countries, you will find medieval steci, which are enormous decorated stone tombstones. Their inscriptions, symbols, and unusual figures provide a fascinating glimpse into the medieval Balkan society. And perhaps the most surprising geographical fact is that Bosnia and Herzegovina is a country where you can go from alpine-like mountains and deep forest to the Mediterranean Adriatic coast in a very short distance. Its landscapes changes dramatically because of its position between continental and Mediterranean climate zones. So these were some of the most interesting facts about this small but beautiful and interesting country, which is called Bosnia and Herzegovina. I have actually visited this country several times, and I will be definitely coming back as soon as I get the chance. If you like the video, please consider subscribing and give a like and leave a comment in the description down below. And see you soon with more curiosities about other countries in a very near future.